Questions 10 through 16. Question 10. Our guests are of a conservative nature. Our employees are required to have a neat appearance. What are your feelings about a conservative dress code? Well, I have no problem wearing whatever I have to. The only thing that I don't like to wear is a suit and tie, but I know I won't have to worry about that there. I can keep my hair at whatever length I need to. I can keep clean. I have no problem shaving. So dress code does not bother me one bit. Question 11. Our season is 4 months long. We make our entire year's revenue in these 4 months. Our employees work long days with no days off from the beginning of your employment to the end of your employment. Do you think that you can handle this? I believe I can handle this. I have no problem working every day, and I can work as long as I need to until the job is finished. And I can work for 4 months and longer if I need to, with no problem. Question 12. Our lodge is built vertically on a hillside. You will encounter stairs every day, several times a day, to get from one location to the next, oftentimes carrying supplies. Do you feel that you are physically capable to perform these tasks multiple times each day? I'm positive I am physically capable of carrying supplies up and down stairs every day and as many times as I need to. I have no problem walking up and down 120 stairs as many times as I need to, and I am, like I said before, I'm physically capable of doing these tasks however many times I need to. Question 13. Have you ever had a situation when you became impatient with a peer or a client? If so, how did you handle it? Well, when I was working at this sporting goods store, me and one other employee who has been working there longer than I have, we had to do inventory, and so we decided to both do it on our own to see if we came up with the same numbers. And at the end of it, we both ended up with different numbers, and he said that his were right because, like I said, he was working there longer than I have been. And the way that I handled it was I just said, let's do it again, see if we get the same numbers second time around, and we both agreed, and we did it. And the first time around we both ended up being wrong, and the second time around we ended up getting the same numbers, so it worked out. Question 13. Have you ever had a situation when you became number 14. Have you ever had to deal with an irate customer? Can you tell us what happened and how you dealt with the situation? Well, at the same sporting goods store, the owner of the store would take in more orders than he could handle, and the customer would come in wondering where their jackets or sweatshirts or jerseys were, and the owner could not get a lot of the orders in on time, and so he left the employees dealing with the angry customers. And how I handled it is I told them I'd look into the situation. I would try and figure out where their supplies were, and I would give them a call back within 2-3 days. And I always kept my promise and usually kept the customers happy. Question 15. Can you remember a time when you said something to a customer that came out completely wrong? What did you do to remedy the situation? Well, when I was working landscaping last summer, me and another employee were doing a paver patio, and the layout wasn't going to work the way that the customer wanted it to. And when he came down to explain what he wanted done, it kind of slipped out where I said, it's not going to work out the way that you want it, and we can't do it your way. And it kind of came out really mean and sounded like I was being inconsiderate. And right after I said it, I realized how I said it, and right away I caught myself and apologized right away and then explained to him why it wasn't going to work out and what we could do to make it somewhat the way that he wanted. And in the end, we ended up compromising and it ended up the way that he wanted it to. Question 16. What do you think that you bring to us as an employee and why should we hire you? Well, I'm a very fun and energetic person. I like working with everybody. I get along with just about everybody. I have no problem working long hours. I'm a hard worker and I have no problem working in harsh conditions. I'm not afraid to work in the rain or in thunderstorms or whatever we have to work in. Thank you. My name is Cameron McGrath and I hope to be working with you this summer.